Hi guys! You know what's the best time you spend your day today? It's tea time and welcome back to my channel! I know it's been a while that I have not uploaded any videos or content. It's because I just realized that I was not ready for it absolutely, because I don't have the ideas, I don't know what content I'm gonna describe, and most especially I cannot manage my time. So for those aspiring YouTubers who want to start a YouTube channel, then guys, it's very important that before you get into this, you already have a list of content that you're gonna make in a few days, in 2 days, in the next days as much as possible. Or like you prepare already a lot of videos. I've watched also some YouTube channels to inform myself, and yeah, I learned so much about it. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to click the button below, and today I'm gonna address all your assumptions and questions that is towards me, of course. So, without much ado, let's start with the first question that is coming for sure from my sister or from my brother. I don't know, but for sure from my siblings. And the first question is, what is your best childhood memory with your siblings? Of course, that shouldn't be a question. It's every time we are together as a family. Sister is away. I am away most of the time too, because I have to work somewhere. When my family is in Mindanao, I have to go to Visayas and Luzon para maghanap buhay. And every time we are together, we sing together, karaoke together, eat together. That is one of the most unforgettable and precious moments for me as a family, and for sure we will be able to collect more memories as I go home someday in the Philippines. Okay, next, biggest lesson in life. I believe that lesson is a movement from moment to moment. What I mean, moment to moment, every stages in your life, wherever you are right now, there will always be a new lesson, but there will always be this biggest lesson that you live every day and try to share it to others. And my biggest lesson is that show how much you love a person every day. You will never know what happened tomorrow or the next day. I regret that I have not showed too much love from my brother, to our eldest brother, and now that he's gone away, sometimes I would think, now that I am here achieving my dreams, we for sure financially we can now afford, for example, if we want to have a vacation, I cannot picture how it would be so nice if my brother is still there, And during the moment when he was still alive, there was always this distance between us, because in fact I'm very proud to say that my brother won an election without buying votes from the people. So say I love you every day to your family. If you cannot say it, then just show it through your actions. That's it. Next question is, what's your taste? Well, I just find out growing up that I like old stuff. I like old places. I like old stuff too. I like old decorations. I like old designs. I like old songs. I like old movies. In fact, my partner is older than me too. Yeah, that's my taste. Your attitude that you hate the most. You shouldn't, in the first place, you shouldn't have to hate yourself, but there are really things or like attitude, behavior that I don't like about myself. Firstly is that I tend to become sensitive sometimes. Not sometimes, but most of the time. And being sensitive has a big impact at work, in your relationship, and with your circle of friends. If you easily take it personally, what people are like saying towards you or reacting towards you or behaving towards you, you easily get disappointed. And if you get disappointed, you tend to distance yourself away from these people. So that's basically is my problem. Another attitude that I hate is that I'm such a late comer. I hate that I'm not good in managing time, Or let's just say not just managing time. I hate that I'm a late comer. I'm a latecomer, and that's it. Next, this is an assumption. Dati feeling ko masungit ka, hindi kita makakasundo. Okay, let's try to address that. It's because of the face, especially when you're not smiling most of the time. But no, as I know about myself, I'm always nice. You know, I'm always nice. I cannot be bad to a person who is nice. You know, I will just feel guilty the whole time, probably. Because what's the reason of feeling powerful than the other person, or feeling superior than the other person, or feeling stronger than the other person? I don't like it. For me, if I act that way, I will see myself like too arrogant. And pag dumating kasi kayo ni Kenny sa classroom in the morning, ibang aura nyo. So you see, it's something to do with your, probably the mood and the physical appearance. When you're not smiling, guys, it really have a big effect. And tsaka akala ko din, eat girl ka. Oh my god, eat girl. Oh my god, I'm gonna address that. I'm for sure not. I don't like to be a part of this group. I don't want to be one also, because I don't came from a rich family, so it seems like my profile, it doesn't support this kind of statement. And in fact, I strive so hard to get what I want and to be where I am now. That's it. What are your struggles in adjusting there in Germany? Well, there are a lot of struggles. Oh my god, firstly, when you arrive here, you gotta adjust with the temperature, with the weather, of course. When we arrived here, it was almost, yeah, it's a winter time, and it was really freaking -4 degrees Celsius. It was so cold, guys, that my hands, my body can't handle it, because it's the first time you get exposed into such cold, you know? Your nose, and you suddenly get blushes everywhere. And aside from that, the language too. When you talk about Germany, it has something to do with the language. Because when I say about language, it comes along with speaking and understanding. It will almost get to the point that you will feel stupid about yourself, and that you will feel stupid and how people make you feel because you cannot understand them right away. In this case, if you do not understand, please just be honest. You know, this is also what I learned. And it took me so much time to learn about it, because we are Filipinos. We grow up in a culture na, okay, yeah, like as if we understand it. When you are in this kind of environment, na parang, you don't want to put yourself into shame, something like that. So you want to resolve it by just saying yes, yes, even if you don't understand it. So if you don't understand it, try to learn this statement. Es tut mir leid, aber ich habe es nicht verstanden. Or, können Sie es bitte wiederholen? Or you say, ich werde es nochmal wiederholen. If ever you get, but you're not sure. And sometimes you will get this reaction that they get irritated already, or get annoyed because you don't get them. Then just say, oh, tut mir leid, ich habe es wirklich nicht verstanden. Then that's it. And don't take it personally and leave it at work. Don't bring it at home and feeding yourself the kind of picture in your head, which is their faces, you know, because it's gonna drown you, it's gonna pull you down. What else? Another is the behavior of the people. I could say, in my own opinion, I could say that their attitude is kind of opposite to Filipino attitude. If you say Filipinos are sensitive, they are not. They are very direct and frank. If you say Filipinos are hospitable, they are not that also, really. If you say Filipinos are sharing, they also are. You have to cope with it and live with it, you know? You gotta learn with it too. Another adjustment also is the rules that you have to follow when you're here in Germany. So you have to observe rules every time in the street, you have to observe rules in the train, you have to observe rules also when you're in your house. You cannot be too loud like in the Philippines after 10 p.m. and something like that. So far, that's it. Next, after how to stay motivated, laziness to the 10th level, wala ko'y gana sa tanan. We have to respect that ourselves also have to make rests. We also have to pause for a moment. We also have to feel lazy at the moment. Because sometimes there are things that we try to do in the past, but it's not working, and we tend to get tired. So yeah, just take your time. The moment will come that you have to get yourself back up again. Don't be too cruel about yourself. I also read something today. I think I also posted in my story that motivation is, I think, not enough, and I believe it. You can get motivation easily from watching motivational videos in YouTube. You can be motivated by just talking to a friend, you know. But if you do not take action, and if you don't put discipline into your action, then it's gonna be hard to achieve what you want. Make a structure of every day, and then practice it until you get used to it. How did you meet your boyfriend? Oh, that's a very interesting topic, but I wanna make it a separate video, probably. I hope I can make it how I met him, our love story. What are you grateful for? I'm just grateful for everything what I have now. I do not regret everything, all the hardships that I have, all the wrong decisions that I make. I love that I have a very loyal and a very strong and loving family. I'm grateful also for my boyfriend. He was my strength when I was like falling down. Next, you mentioned in your caption before that you also love hosting. If you would choose between the two, hosting or nursing? Oh, it sounds like a Miss Universe question. But yeah, I'd like to address it. Hosting is a different thing. I would say it's a passion, you know. I don't know if I can also call it as a hobby, but this is something that I really like to do. It's a burning desire that no one can take it away from me. I like to entertain the crowd. I like the joy that is participating every time I host. I love it. I just love the feeling, you know. Nursing at the same time has a different kind of emotion that gives you. There's also a different kind of fulfillment, especially if your patient gets okay, if your patient is satisfied, if you do a certain procedure intellectually, if you do a certain intervention for the patient that is working. It's about life and death in this kind of field. So if I have to choose between the two, I would go to hosting. I would really go to hosting. Yeah, I don't want to explain further, but I like it. I love this. Next, what's your insecurities? Insecurities, okay. Sounds like much, you know. Insecurities is that before I really want to get white. As a Filipino, as an Asian, you have this thinking that whites look so attractive. They don't need to put a lot of makeup. That's it, and that's it. Effortless. I'm not the type of person who loves to put makeup every time. That's one of my insecurities until now, actually. And second is that I'm also insecure with women who can really do good makeup. These are nonsense, but this is the truth. I like women who can do really good makeup, and I want to do it by myself, but I cannot do it. It's not just my talent. Next, assumption. Funny, pero sometimes OA. OA na di nakakairita. Yeah, that's true. I'm really funny. Sometimes I'm funny through my actions. Sometimes I'm funny through how I speak. But sometimes I tend to get overacting, really. But next, small but terrible. Well, I would love to accept that compliment. Yeah, small but terrible. You know what? Before, when I was joining pageant, every time I join, I'm always the smallest among all of them. Of course, it's a pageant. You know, it's one of the criteria. You have to be tall. But I'm just anyway. Mga barangay na mga pageant naman yun. So, not naman Miss Universe. For sure, I will not qualify. And every time I join pageants, you know, whether it's in school or in a barangay, my mindset is always, I'm already the smallest. So, I shouldn't be the loser. Every time. So, you know, the spirit of winning the competition is always present every time I join pageants. Because I don't want to lose. I'm already the smallest among them all. Also in the work where I am right now, I'm in Germany, and you know exactly that the people from Europe and from Asia, the body size is really comparable because they are the body built, you know, they are really bigger. Most of them, not naman a lot, but most of them are really bigger than or heavier than me, sometimes tripled or quadrupled than my size or my weight. And yeah, I think I'm still able to manage it, guys. Next, intimidating. I can be intimidating when I'm not talking, definitely. But if you talk to me and I like to talk to you and I see that your mouth isn't harmful, I'm very, very nice. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. You know a little about me, and I'm really happy to share it with you. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to comment it down below. I'm very excited to show you my next content or my vlogs. Hopefully, if everything's open again, I can do some travel vlogs also and take you to the places where I go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great tea time.